Alright, now we are going to move on to the next topic under the business knowledge, which is identify and describe key concepts related to business processes. Here are a couple of questions from the UiPath Associate Exam practice test under this topic, identify and describe key concepts related to business processes. So let's face the very first question. What are the key attributes or characteristics of an automation developer? And here are your options. Does the automation developer needs to have the presentation skills, customer service skills, technical and delivery proficiency, or problem solving skills and analytical thinking? Now, which one you think is the right answer? As per me, the right answer should be problem solving skills and analytical thinking. For this, I have got one of the document from academy.uipath.com automation developer. Automation developer responsibilities, right? Work with solution architect and the business analyst to sign off on the business and technical requirements, contribute to design of the RPA and automation solutions as a developer, develop automation projects components according to the solution design, using the dedicated automation software, adhere to the automation development methodologies and RPA best practices. So these are the some of the responsibilities of UiPath developer, the automation developer. Now, UiPath RPA knowledge and automation skills. So what are the skills required for the developer? So here are a couple of options, and here one of the option is analytical thinking and problem solving. The UiPath automation implementation methodology you should know, in-depth knowledge of the automate pillar of the UiPath platform such as Studio, apps, integration service, robots you should be aware of as a developer. So this is one of the skills. So if you go through this particular sentence on the page, this should help you to understand what are the skills as an automation developer one should have. So that's why I have given this particular as the answer. Let's move on to the next question. What is the definition of a process? What is a process? Now read this question. The result generated by a sequence of sub-processes or activities. Result generated by sequence. Process means what? A number of tasks, right? In sequence you will do. First this task, then the second task, then the third task. So they are interrelated. A set of interrelated or interacting activities that transform inputs into outputs. So this could be the right answer. Before you choose your right answer, it is important to read all the options. A series of written guidelines for performing tasks. No. Written guidelines means that become a procedure. How will you do that specific task? So process is a collection of single tasks, right? Collection of tasks is called process. And a guideline, how do you perform that specific task, is a procedure. It's called procedure. Okay, so this is also wrong answer. The application of system used to perform activities within a process. Okay, this is also not the definition of a process. So the proper definition is set of interrelated interacting activities that transform inputs into outputs. This should be the answer. Let's move on to the next question. What are the main components of a digital business process? So going through this question, it gives you a clear idea, okay, what this topic is about and what it intend to ask you. What are the main components of digital business process? Input, anyways, input will be there, and there is an output of a business process, right? This thing is clear. And there should be a process flow, right? How that each task in a process has to be done. And then assignees, who will be working on that, right? There will be 10 tasks. Out of 10 tasks, first task will be done by someone, second task might be done by somebody, third, fourth, fifth might be done by someone. So there is always an assignee. So as per me, the answer should be inputs, process flows, assignees and outputs. Okay, so this should be the answer. Let's move on to the next question. What are processes and procedures different in terms of documentation? Now read all these options. Now remember, just to make it very easy, process means what? Collection of tasks, individual tasks. Task 1, task 2, task 3, task 4, task 5. Now this entire 5 tasks, you will call it as a process. It is a process. Okay. Procedure means what? Now how will you do the task 1? is a procedure. How will you do the task 2 is a procedure. Some guidelines are there. So these procedures will always be written in a document, written document. Processes can be a diagram. So here if you go through all the option, the right answer is processes are typically documented via diagram, while procedures are written documents. Okay, this should be your answer. Now for this particular topic, identify and describe key concepts related to business processes. I have shown you in the previous video a couple of topics. You can go through that. In case eventually if you could find a very specific course on Academy, please do comment. That also would help you, help others. So thank you guys for watching. Let's move on to our next topic. So far we have completed the business knowledge. These are the two different points we have covered. Okay, I have shown you a couple of topics which you have to go through, and if you find any additional specific courses, please do comment for others also to learn from them. Okay, so this one we have completed. Next, in the next video, we will cover the platform knowledge and we will go by one topic. Thank you for watching. Let's move on to our next topic.